Okay, so we just went over some patterns we can identify with interior angles of polygons, the angles on the inside of a shape. Now we're going to move on to the angles on the outside, the exterior angles of polygons. Now, fortunately here, the patterns are much simpler. There's really just one thing that's true about all of these polygons is that the angles on the outside, if I add up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here, the angles on the outside of the shape will always add up to 360. Okay, it doesn't really matter what the shape is, as long as it's a polygon with straight sides and they all connect. So we've got some sort of polygon. The exterior angles would add up to 360. If you kind of imagine trying to put these together. So like, let's start at looking at one. Well, one is, whatever the size of that angle is. And then two, if we wanted to put them side by side, it kind of goes from this arrow and continues on until we get to that arrow. Okay, so we have angle one, we continue along a little further. Well, after angle two ends, angle three picks up from that line and continues a little further. Angle four picks up from this line and continues further. Angle five continues from this line, goes a little further. Angle six continues from that line, goes a little further. And angle six reaches all the way back to the original angle, number one. So we make it all the way around in a circle. Therefore, we've gone 360 degrees. A different way of seeing that would be like this. So you can take triangles, you can take pentagons, you can take hexagons, and if you just sort of shrink them down while holding those exterior angles in mind, then those angles, we can kind of bring them together until we see that they just connect to make a circle. Okay, and that's true for any shape. So a five-sided shape, we can do the same thing. A six-sided shape, we can do the same thing. Those pieces ultimately come together and create a circle, create 360 degrees. Should make sense because we've traveled all the way around the outside back to where we began. Okay, so that's really all there is to it. So we're going to use that idea in our next video in example number 4.